Hey guys, JJ here, and another event quickly approaches, raising the question we're all dying to know. Will we see the Resident Evil 2 remake at PlayStation Experience 2017? Well, all aboard the remake hype train, motherfucker!
Resident Evil 2.
The Resident Evil 2 remake was announced in August 2015, and year after year, fans have been dying to see if it'll make an appearance at a big event like E3 or Tokyo Game Show, just to be let down time and time again. After this year's E3, I made the decision that I'll try not to get my hopes up and have some patience. I feel it's important that Capcom takes all the time they need to make sure the game is done right, and we as fans shouldn't rush them. With PSX starting on December 8th, I've come to the conclusion that it's hard not to get hyped for the possibility of seeing my favorite game of all time make an appearance. But what are the chances we'll actually see it there? Well, for starters, Capcom is still promoting Resident Evil 7. That is their top priority. With the end of Zoe and Not a Hero DLC approaching, this is Capcom's last push to sell Resident Evil 7. Honestly, the entire Resident Evil 7 packaged together as the Gold Edition is a pretty damn good deal, and Capcom is going to want to focus on that. The Resident Evil 2 remake is a big deal, far bigger than most people think. There's no denying that. Just look at some of our top videos. They're all focused on Resident Evil 2. If Capcom was to show off the remake at PSX, it would take complete focus off Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, and that would make no sense from Capcom's perspective. Sure, I'm thinking the same thing as all of you. It's been 2 years, just show us something, anything, so we know it's still in development. But if you think about it from Capcom's perspective, now is not the time to do it. If we look back at the possible leak from Dosk Vergeben, he also claimed that we'll see something on the remake next year. Maybe the end of this year, but probably not. Sure, it's just a rumor, but if true, there's some more proof that it won't be at PSX. We also need to keep in mind, Capcom had probably originally planned to show it off at the end of this year and release it for its 20th anniversary in January of 2018. It would have been the perfect time, but they also didn't expect that the Not a Hero DLC was going to need months more work. Sure, it may not be the same team working on it, but that does push things back. This doesn't necessarily mean it won't be at PSX 2017. Capcom has a tight relationship with Sony and always had. They've been working together lately to promote Resident Evil 7's timely exclusivity to PSVR, and also worked on other features for the PSVR, such as the Infected mode on Resident Evil Vendetta's Blu-ray. There's no denying Capcom and Sony have a deal together, and how big would it be for Sony to announce the Resident Evil 2 remake at their conference? That would be huge for them, so it's not completely out of the realm of possibilities that we'll see it at PSX. On top of that, Capcom has just announced Mega Man 11 and a Devil May Cry HD collection, so maybe this is the year they'll be showing off all the games they're bringing back. I for one don't think we'll see it there, and I wouldn't get my hopes up, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think we'll finally see something at PSX this year, or do you think we won't see anything until next year? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and for more Resident Evil 2 remake discussions, make sure to subscribe. The Residents of Evil is a Patreon supported channel, so if you'd like to see your name here in the credits or unlock some other really cool perks like early access to content or having your question asked on the ROE podcast, head over to patreon.com/ROE Network. Make sure to follow the Residents of Evil on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Links will be down below. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you back at the Residents of Evil 2.